I'm back. Let's get comfortable before we start again. I'm so excited to start my videos again. I have genuinely, non-exaggerating, tried to start this video about 400 million times. Maybe like 5 times. So first of all, I tried to do like a day in the life, but that day, all I was doing is literally staying at home. So it was like a day in my kitchen. All you saw was the kitchen for the whole day. So I was like, scrap, bin, gone. Then I was like, okay, let's do like make sausage rolls and chat. I have developed a new connection with sausage rolls. I'm obsessed. I make them fresh. I'd say, not toot my own horn, they are better than Greg's. And Frankie would agree with me. Sensational. Wish I could give them to you for like a little gift for subscribing to me. Who wants to watch you eat sausage, make sausage rolls? So I was like, okay, scrap that. So I just thought, let's ease back in, do a Q&A. Basic, but substantial. I did a Q&A when I first started, almost a year ago now. Can you believe that? I've literally been doing this for like a year. 7 months? 8 months? 9 months? I haven't done one since. So I just thought, let's revamp, do a Q&A. I also have a new obsession with carrots. My favourite thing to do at the moment, when I feel a little bit peckish, get a carrot from the fridge, get some sriracha, because ever since I watched that Emery Mariko salmon, rice, sriracha, mayo, soy sauce bowl, I've found my love for sriracha. Pour the sriracha on the carrot, get it right in. Trust me, don't knock it till you try it. But let's start. I can't ask questions on my Instagram. I just physically don't have the courage to do it. You all might think I'm quite confident with social media because I have a YouTube channel, but no, not confident with Instagram. It's just terrifying to me. A lot of people have DM'd me questions, so I thought I'll answer them ones, and I just got some from Google. I just typed in get to know me questions. Just connect together. I feel like I might have lost the connection because I felt like I had a really nice little bond with all my subscribers before, and maybe we've lost it. What's the word? I disappointed you because I've had a whole month off. That's actually one of the questions someone asked me, so let's begin. So we'll start with, why did I have a break? There was actually no reason. Like, I think a lot of people thought something bad had happened. Just felt like it. And I think if you're gonna make videos, I may as well enjoy making them. There's no point doing it and not enjoying it, because then it becomes a chore. And the whole point of it is for fun. So yeah, I just stopped like enjoying doing it. I think it's because I was forcing myself to do videos for the sake of it. Weird, like I was trying to eat the alphabet for the day and I was doing it, I was in the middle of it and I was just like, I don't want to eat the alphabet today, I want to eat a sausage roll. I wasn't currently on the letter S, so I couldn't eat it, and I was just like, no, I'm not doing it. So I'm just going to start doing videos that I really want to do and that are like fun to me. And I also this is why I think I'm in such a good mood today. I was preparing to get a new job. So I currently have a job, and I was preparing for an interview for a new job, which I have now. I got it today. So I got my new job. I'm so excited to start that. I hope that answers that question. I had a break because I just wanted to love it again. I'd rather make you wait a month and then be like back with a bang, producing like solid, fun videos than doing like 4 really boring videos for you to watch. Question 2 is, how did you have the courage to start a YouTube channel? And this is actually quite common. A lot of people message me saying they really want to start but they're really scared. I think the reason people ask me that is because I've started from like nowhere. I know a lot of people that have YouTube channels start because they get an Instagram following or a TikTok following and then they just transition their following onto YouTube. But I just started with 0 subscribers and like 700 Instagram followers. So I'm really raw. I've always wanted to. There was a period in my life, it was in the lockdown, where I was just sat on my bed, and I remember I had my like degree to do, but I just sat on my bed and I was watching YouTube videos for about 5 hours one day. The vloggers, it was like Ellie Darby, Sri and Chinzia, and I was just sat there thinking, I want to do that so bad. I'm so jealous, like she gets to do this brand deal or she gets to do this. And then I just sat back and I was like, why the hell am I not trying it? It's all in your mindset. If you think, oh, I can't do it because I've not got a following or because I'm not an influencer, you're just preventing yourself from doing it. Like, nobody has ever said to me, why are you doing a YouTube channel? Like, when I first started, maybe some people were like a bit confused on what I was gonna do, but nobody was actually nasty. And I think that's a lot of the reason why people don't do it, is because they've either had a bad experience at school or something where someone's been nasty about it, or they're just too scared. And I just say, go for it. I went for it. I didn't get any subscribers for like a month. I did like 4 videos and then bang, I got 2,000 in 2 weeks. And it just like kick-started. So just go for it. If you really want to do it, don't let anyone stop you. Like, when you're in a care home, when you're older, or when you're on your deathbed, and you're gonna regret what you didn't do. So even if you do it for a bit and realise it's not for you, just go for it. I remember watching a video by Ellie Darby, actually, because she was like my main comfort YouTuber, and she was saying how she's so grateful to herself at 21, 22, 23 for like continuing doing YouTube, because so many people were saying to her like, what are you doing? They would be nasty, and it was really putting her off, but she's continued and look where she is now. So anything is possible. But my advice if you do start is 2 things. Firstly, I think you should invest in a camera. So many people say you can do it with your phone, but I think if you're going to do it properly. And secondly, act as if. So this is what I do with everything in my life. This is like my favourite saying. Act as if. So when you start, act as if you've got 1 million subscribers. And when you're talking to the camera, act as if you've been doing it for ages. Act as if you're confident, you're used to it, you know what you're doing. That's what I do in everything in life. Fake it till you make it. That's another one of my favourite sayings. Thirdly, my death row meal. I answered this in my first Q&A and I said, I don't think you should have a death row meal because you should eat what you want anyways. And I still think that. But if I had to answer the question, I would say starter. I'm going to have 2 starters. That's allowed. Cheesy garlic bread, but like in a pizza. So I don't like garlic bread when it's like a loaf. I like a pizza cheesy garlic bread. Really, really garlicky. Not half garlic, like garlic so that my breath stinks, that sort of one. And I won't care because I'll be gonna die anyways. And then a side of calamari, like deep fried calamari. When we were in Cyprus, Paphos recently, I found my love for calamari. I had calamari every day for starters, like every day for lunch and dinner sometimes. My main would be, I don't know, this is the bit I find really challenging, the main, because I genuinely like everything. It could either be a pizza or it would be chicken rice, chicken curry. Chicken curry and naan bread. And then for dessert it'd be like a chocolate brownie, loads of ice cream and custard together. And drink, I don't really like squash. I'm 22 and I'm saying if my death row drink would be squash. God. So this is a question I got quite a lot. How is my weight gain journey going? And it is going so good. I feel like I've let you all down again. I just feel like I've been so bad because I didn't really know what to say about it. That's going to be my next video, my weight gain journey. I've done so good. I just feel so much happier as a person because of it. So I'm going to go into the next one, but my weight gain journey has gone so well. That will be in the next video to come. So when I just got a Google was, what makes you really angry? I don't think I'm an angry person. I hate any sort of aggression. It gives me the ick. If a boy was aggressive or angry, I'd just be like, ugh. Or a girl. But the only thing that makes me angry, like makes my blood boil, is when people lie to me. When someone's lying to me, and not even if they just lie and that's like a white lie. You know when you ask someone a question and you know the answer, but then they lie to you and you know they're lying, but they still, and they almost convince you like they're not lying, but you know they're lying, but they still lie. That makes me so angry. You're lying to the face. I hate it. I hate liars in every shape or form. And then secondly, lateness. Lying and lateness. My mum has basically raised me. She's one of them people that if you're on time, you're late. So whenever we're going somewhere, she needs to be 10 minutes early, minimum. If we go to the dentist, I'm there sitting in that waiting chair for a good 20 minutes. Can you explain about the Frankie situation? I have had so many people asking me like, I don't understand about you and Frankie. Like, are you and Frankie together? Like, why weren't you together? It's actually a really long story. It's actually not that long, is it? Basically, I think you were going to be surprised because I think a lot of people thought we were friends, but no. So I'm 22, Frankie's 22. We met when we were in school, so we went to the same school together, and we actually didn't speak the whole of our school lives. Like, I didn't want to speak to him really. Like, he didn't want to speak to me. We weren't in the same group. In year 11, which I think you're 16, Yeah, you're 16. We sat next to each other in English because you have seating plans in our school. So our teacher put us next to each other for a whole year. We literally didn't speak. We spoke maybe like 3 times, and he just kept trying to copy my work. He was one of them ones, you know, when you're in school and you're like sat there with your stuff, the ones that like so obviously are trying to cheat from you. So I just sort of let him cheat. In after prom, we sort of like started chatting, and then in sixth form we had all the same freeze, so we were getting to know each other. And then in sixth form, so we were 16, we started like going out, boyfriend and girlfriend, and we were together from 16 to 20, 4 years. When we were 20, I'm not going to say what happened, but all I'm going to say is I think they just mature later, don't they? So Frankie was a bit of a silly boy. I turned 21 and we started like speaking again. So we had like a few months where we just didn't really speak. It was a very traumatic period of my life. I was not in a good way. Now on a holiday we're back together. So we have actually been together for 6 years. Don't know if any of you picked up on that, but it's been a roller coaster. It's been a long journey. Frankie's been my only ever boyfriend. I've never had another boyfriend. Don't want another boyfriend. I only like him. So next question is, what would you change about yourself if you could? So I was thinking about this actually earlier, and I was thinking, if you asked me this even half a year ago, I would have said quite a lot of things. I would have said my teeth, because when I first started posting on TikTok, yeah, I got like 5 hate comments from people saying Dracula teeth. I mean, I don't think they're that Dracula-ish. I would have said boobs, got a boob job. I would have said my height, because I'm too tall. And when I was younger, I really hated the name Eva because it was really unique back then. Nobody was called Eva, and I could never find my name on one of them little customized things. But now, I've actually really wouldn't change anything. Ideally, I would, but you should just be confident in who you are. You are the only person that's gonna be with yourself for the rest of your life. You're the only person you are going to have to stay with for the whole entirety of your being. So you may as well love yourself, and you may as well be confident, care for yourself, treat yourself with respect. If you keep saying negative things about yourself, it's going to hurt you more in the long term than someone you don't know on the internet saying something bad about you. You can't expect other people to be like praising you and nice to you if you're not even going to be nice about yourself. To that, not to sound vain and not to sound like big-headed, I wouldn't change anything. And that I don't think anybody should change anything about themselves, because everybody is amazing in their own special way. What is your toxic trait? I have quite a few toxic traits, I think. I do get really jealous. Jealousy is a big trait. I get a green monster on my shoulder a lot. Not a lot, but like sometimes I get jealous. I've developed a really bad toxic trait recently, and I sort of enjoy it. It's like a dirty pleasure, but it's not a pleasure. Basically, on nights out, I just have developed this really bad trait of just like leaving. Don't tell anyone, just go. And then when I'm halfway home, I'm like, by the way, I've gone. I just leave. It just clicks in my head. I'm like there, and I'm just like, I want to go. And I don't want anyone else to have to come with me and like ruin their night. So I'm just like, see ya, but I don't actually tell anyone, to just go. Another toxic trait is I can't go on a night out without getting anxiety in the morning. I genuinely get so anxious that everybody hates me. I've done something to everyone, even if nothing's gone wrong. So that's probably my toxic traits. If I could live anywhere, where would it be? I love the heat. I hate the cold. I'm a very cold being. Like, I get really cold really easily. So my 5-year plan, that was actually another question. I want to go traveling, but not traveling. I want to go like glam traveling. I don't mean like hostels. I want to go traveling to like Asia and Australia for a good 3 months, but I want to go to hotels and Airbnbs. I know that might sound stuck up, but I'm used to like my nice house, and I just don't think I could go into like a smelly hostel with my things maybe being stolen. I don't know, it just freaks me out. I've completely changed the question, but Australia, I would live there temporarily, like for the winter, because I love England in the summer, but I think I'd want to escape the cold winters. So Australia is one. If money was an option, I would defo live in like Marbella, Porto-Banús, because that just looks lovely. It's close to home. So I think if I had to move abroad, I'd defo go to Marbella. Porto-Banús, it's very expensive, couldn't afford that. And then to end on, I thought, what is like a quote or piece of advice that's like my favourite? And I have so many really good quotes. Becoming is better than being. It doesn't matter what someone else your age is doing. Just compare yourself to yourself yesterday. So yesterday, What was I doing? I was sat in bed watching You. Oh, that's something else we need to discuss. You, Squid Games. More so Squid Games. Blew my head off, blew my head off. I just keep thinking, did they actually do that? Because who thought of the idea? Where did it come from? I just keep thinking, people that think of these sort of things, like, they must have got inspiration from something. Do you know what I mean? Like, where does the idea come from? And then secondly, happiness is wanting what you already have. So easy for us to be like, oh, I'll be happy when, I'll do this when. If you are content and happy with what you've already got and you don't set expectations, then you'll be happy forever. Because happiness is like the only thing you really need to achieve in the whole of your life. If you're not happy with what you've already got, you're never ever going to be fulfilled. So I always just think, if I ever feel a bit down, I just think, I just need to be so grateful for what I've got. And that's something I've really been working on, like doing gratitudes. Whenever I do my stretching in the morning, I've started like saying 3 things I'm grateful for, and it sounds really cringy. It's actually so good, like just taking that time to thank yourself and the like world what you've got. That's my Q&A. I hope it wasn't too long. I hope it was a little bit, it wasn't like a deep one, because obviously I can ask anyone questions myself because I'm too much of a freak. A little bit of a get to know me. Thank you so much for watching and for sticking around, waiting for me and being patient. I'm back. If you are new here by any chance, please subscribe, because it really helps boost my motivation and just helps me, you know, with my YouTube. So thank you so much. I really hope you enjoyed. See you next time.